This is a CBS News Miami special report.
Good afternoon to you. I'm Chelsea Jones. We're following some breaking news as an officer has been shot in Miami Beach. And I'm looking at X, and we just got an update from police that they're going to have a media briefing at about 4:45. So in about 30 or so minutes, an update as to what took place. So we're showing you video now of the scene. You can see multiple officers there on the Venetian Causeway. That is where it happened. We got reports about this just before 1 p.m. You can see the crime scene tape and officers circulating the area there, and it looks like also controlling traffic. Now, as of right now, the Venetian is closed, and that is according to the Department of Transportation and Public Works of Miami-Dade County. So you're going to want to consider alternate routes if you're trying to get over to the beach. But here's what we know about this. An officer was shot in the leg here on the Venetian Causeway. Those injuries are non-life threatening, and that officer was taken to Jackson Memorial Hospital where they are being treated right now, and police say that that person is in stable condition. What we know also is that that officer was responding to reports of suspicious person, a suspicious person that is on the Venetian Causeway, and that is what at some point led to the shooting. Unclear any more circumstances surrounding it other than that, and it's unclear if there are any suspects that police have their eyes on at this moment. Let's go to that Only in Dade video. This is from someone on the scene that submitted this to the social media account. You can also see how some cars are being diverted and turned around as they try to investigate what happened. Now, what we also know at this point, according to Miami Beach Police, is that this is not spring break related. I'm sure you recognize a lot of the activity going on in the area because of that, but police say there's no threat to the community and it is not related to spring break. Now I want to take you to a map to exactly show you where we're talking about. This is East Revo Alto Drive and Venetian Way, the causeway. So this is what connects downtown Miami to the beach, and right now you can't use that. So if you're thinking about going to the beach, you want to consider the MacArthur Causeway, but of course that might be seeing some heavier traffic right now as that's the closest causeway to this area. But then there is also the Julia Tuttle Express or Causeway that you have as an alternate route as well. Let's now show you the hospital. That is where the officer is currently. You can see officers there talking to what seems to be some sort of medical physicians, and our reporter Nakaya Carrero is actually at the scene, and she reports that there are a lot of officers there just waiting for an update as to that police officer. Right now, the officer was shot in the leg and is in stable condition at this hour. And if you're just joining us here on the stream, we're told that this officer was shot in the leg on the Venetian Causeway after responding to reports of a suspicious person in Miami Beach. The calls came in just before 1 this afternoon, and it's unclear if there are any suspects, if someone else was hurt, if anybody is, on the run right now. Police, though, we are expecting an update from them at 4:45 this afternoon. Let's take you back to the scene and show you where this all happened on the Venetian Causeway. Again, if you're just joining us, there is an incident that took place just before 1 where a police officer unfortunately was shot. We're told they are stable. You're looking at video from the scene. It is roped off right now. You cannot use the Venetian Causeway. It does seem like maybe they're letting people walk. I'm looking in the distance there in the video, but as for car traffic, you will not be able to use the Venetian, so you do want to consider alternate routes to get to Miami Beach. I want to show you now a tweet that was put out on X from Miami Beach Police, and this is an update from them. They say, though this investigation is preliminary, they can confirm that this incident is not spring break related. There is no current threat to the community, and this investigation is ongoing. And off the top here, we told you they are expecting to do a briefing at 4:45 in the East Rivo Alto Drive area and Venetian. We're going to bring that to you live just to get an update on what exactly they know at this point and what led to this. This is happening as we are expecting a lot of people here in Miami for spring break, but as you just saw, this is not currently spring break related. Now, something else to keep in mind, if you're in the area of Miami Beach trying to make it to the beach from maybe downtown Miami, there are also street closures because Bad Boys 4 is also filming. So there's a lot of traffic detours in place right now. So just keep that in mind if you're heading out the door trying to get to anywhere on the beach. It might just take you a little bit longer, so you want to consider that. We had video from social media that shows the heavy police presence that is at this scene on the Venetian Causeway, but also at the hospital. You can see them directing traffic and trying to get people to turn the other way. All we know at this point is that police responded to a suspicious person, and that ended in an officer, Miami Beach police officer, getting shot in the leg. Those injuries, though, non-life-threatening, so that's good news. We do know that officer is stable. We do have a crew both at the hospital and the scene working to get the very latest. This incident happening just before 1. You can see a lot of people on looking. I even saw, a tweet of somebody saying they've been trying to get to the beach for 52 minutes, which normally takes them 25 minutes because of this incident. So consider that if you're trying to make it to the beach. This area is the the bridge rather, that connects downtown to Miami Beach. So kind of in the vicinity of the Adrian R Center, the Marriott, the Hilton downtown. If you are trying to get to the beach, I would say get on that MacArthur Causeway or the Julia Tuttle. But remember, there might be extra traffic because of this causeway, the shooting investigation that Miami Beach police are dealing with right now. Again, at this point, there are no suspects. So hopefully in about 30 minutes when we do hear from police, we'll get an update on that. But all of this happened just before 1 this afternoon. And if we can show the tweet again, I just want to have all the people that are just joining us know that this is not spring break related. Police are investigating, and we are expecting an update at any moment now, around 4:45 rather, about what happened here. This is the tweet. Everything is very fresh. It's preliminary, and right now it's not spring break related, so you don't have to worry about that. And there is no threat to the community, so that is also good news. You should be free to move around the area and feel comfortable. But let's want to show you to the map just to give you one last look at the location here. East Alto Drive. Do we have the map really quickly before we let everybody go? East River Alto Drive in the Venetian. This is downtown Miami stretching to the beach. That Venetian Causeway is what links them, and this is where the shooting investigation happened. So if we come back out, we are expecting police to give an update around 4:45, so in about 30 or so minutes. We're going to hear from them on the latest regarding this incident. An officer has been shot, but they are in non-life-threatening or have non-life-threatening injuries, and we'll bring you the latest with that police presence. We'll bring it back to you live here on the stream, and then we'll have the latest again at 6, 7, and 11 tonight on CBS Miami, along with your weather, your latest headlines. But we do appreciate you joining us, and we'll bring you the very latest when we have it.